YouTube world? My name is Nicholas Montez, and you're watching my YouTube channel, The Teenage Movie Critic. And welcome back to my YouTube channel, everybody. I'm so excited to have you all back together again. And in today's video, we're doing another Disney World tier list, and this time we are ranking all of the Disney World hotels. Just to point of reference, I have not been to every hotel. I have also not, I included some that I have been to, either through breakfast dining or ones that I have been stayed at fully, or I'm including them just because to let you know which ones I haven't stayed at or not. With that said, let's go ahead and get started with this list. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to start off with the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Now, I didn't technically stay here, but I did go there for breakfast, dinner, and to check out some animals, and I did check out some of the atmosphere. The atmosphere and the environment is cool, and checking out the animals is cool, and the breakfast is amazing. Dinner was kind of ass, but I never actually stayed here. The entrance when you're going to the buses is cool, but I never actually stayed here. I'm including the hotels that I also had some experience with as well, so that's what you'll get. These next two I never been to, but the Beach Club Resort, I remember staying there. Well, not staying there, but I went there for dinner and breakfast. I went there for breakfast last trip in Disney World in 2023, August 2023, and then I went there for my birthday in 2020. And I remember eating the kitchen sink, and that was amazing. So that's easily a top tier one for me. Next up we have the Yacht Club. Don't remember that. Boardwalk Inn. Don't remember it. Riviera. No. The Contemporary. Didn't actually stay at it, but I did like some of it. I remember eating breakfast there, and the breakfast there was actually really great. So I'll put in B. These next hotels, which are Grand Floridian, Polynesian Village, Wilderness Lodge. Actually, Polynesian Village, I believe I forget which one is. I think Polynesian is the one where they have Ohana. The Ohana restaurant or whatever. I forget what it's called, but it's like Lilo and Stitch themed. I'll put this one in C. I just never remembered it. Wilderness Lodge, don't remember if I stay here or not, but looks cool. Caribbean Beach, I'm actually gonna be staying here for my future Disney trip. But that's really all I can say. I was actually supposed to go to Music Resort, but yeah. Coronado Springs. Yeah, so pretty much the rest of the resorts here I have pretty much stayed at. So we get to Coronado Springs. Yeah, Coronado Springs. This is definitely one I stayed at. I remember I stayed there in March of 2019, and I actually really enjoyed my time there. I think one of the things I really enjoyed about it was just the atmosphere and the difference of it being from other hotels. It sticks out. Would it be one that I want to stay at again? Possibly not. But hey, it was a good one. I liked it. I think it's... no, Ohana has a special place in my heart, so I'll put it there. Then we have Port Orleans, the recent resort that I've stayed at. I like this one. I thought it was cool. It has a cool environment. Out of all the ones, it definitely is the least memorable, but I would still say I liked it. There's not really a resort here that I didn't like, so it's gonna go in C. And now we get to the All-Star Resorts, which for me, a lot of them are actually pretty good, I will say. Movie Resort, it's great. It, of course, has Toy Story and 101 Dalmatians. It's cool that you get to go through Andy's room. Even when you're going into the lobby and in the food court, there's all these movie posters and everything, and you even get to watch a movie. I remember having some memories back to July 12th, 2019. I was in the food court with my family going to eat dinner, and we were watching Lion King with a little DVD player on it. It was great. We didn't play it. They were playing in the food court. It was great. As for me, I feel like they could add more stuff when it comes to movies, but I think what they've added so far is great. It's going to go in the A tier. I probably think maybe the experience of Beach Club Resort is better, but Movie Resort I've stayed at way longer, so I have to give it for what credit's due. Music Resort I haven't stayed at yet, but it sounds pretty good. Sports. I liked it. I thought it was cool. It definitely wasn't the best resort I've ever stayed at. It's cool to see all the sport-themed Disney characters and stuff like that, but it's not like a top-tier resort. Especially you have all those sport girls and sports teams coming to there. I mean, it makes perfect sense because of that, but it's whatever. I'll put it bottom. Actually, I'll put it above because I actually enjoyed it much more than Port Orleans. Now we have Art of Animation. This is actually my favorite resort ever. Mainly because I love the theming of this resort, where you get the themes of Lion King, Finding Nemo, The Little Mermaid, and Cars. And it's all bottled up with great statues, great little areas for kids to play in, and great areas for pools and everything. But it's not just the statues and the decorative. When you're walking through the lobby, you get to see artwork of how these films were made. And it's like, stuff like that should be in the Movies Resort because that's kind of how Disney started with movies, with animation, with Snow White. And I stayed in the Little Mermaid room. I wish I could have stayed in one of the Lion King rooms. But even the Little Mermaid room was still good. The Little Mermaid room was cheap, that's why we stayed in there. But it's my favorite. I've only stayed there twice. I want to go back there again because it's just so good. You're going in A tier. It's fantastic. Now we get Pop Century. This is actually the golden age of me staying at Disney because I remember I have fond memories of going to the pool at night at this resort, seeing the Mowgli and Baloo statue. Awesome memories. But honestly, I haven't gone there in a long time, so I will put it in the A tier, but it's not going to go very high. Wilderness Lodge. Fort Wilderness Lodge. Don't really remember it, so we'll have to skip it. And the final resort we'll be talking about is basically all the off-property hotels. I know there's like multiple on-site resorts, but I just kind of decided to include all of them into one thing because if you think about it, I probably stayed at so many that I kind of forgot. I don't really pay attention to the name of the hotels just because they all kind of blend together and they pretty much have the exact same qualities. The only thing, and they don't really feel like you're on Disney property, the only thing that makes it feel like Disney is putting a Hollywood Studios poster on an elevator door. That's it. They don't really make you do that. The jacuzzis are at least good. Some of the breakfast is good, but it's alright. As for me, I mean, I enjoy it, but it just feels like I'm staying in Orlando for the night or the day or whatever. And they also don't have the buses that pick you up, so I'm putting in D, just for those reasons. And that is my ranking of all the Disney resorts that I have stayed at. And hopefully, when I go to the Caribbean Beach and Music, they'll be upper on this list. But that is my ranking. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.